Hi there. I'm gonna make this a bit quick because I recorded it once and then I forgot that my mic was muted, so I'm recording my voice over it again. Here's a game I called NeoEpi. It's not done yet. I've been working on it for the past 2 weeks. It's for Android at the moment. It's going to be for iPad as well, for tablet, of course, mobile tablets, because well, of course, a tablet is mobile, because due to a lot of objects in this game is relatively small. I chose to actually say that it's only going to be for tablet because if it's on a phone, it's going to be really small. So let me see here. So you're an orc and you're running around in a dungeon. I have a story based on it also. I haven't added the story yet, just the main gameplay running around. I had to create 2 different scripts because I really don't like to use the Unity remote. It's handy on sometimes if you want to use JavaScript and stuff, but if you're just working with touch inputs, you do not want to use the Unity remote due to, your broadband varies a lot based on how many people are actually utilizing it and how much network traffic they're actually, using. So you're running around in a dungeon. If we select an enemy here to actually be able to attack him, you're overpowered, so he dies right away because I didn't want to wait too long to get past the enemies. We're going to find a few enemies, and if you want to see the end of the level pretty fast, you can either move the player in the inspector, or you can actually, run through and play a bit with your game that you're creating, of course. But you don't want to spend too much time on actually playing it too much because then you will not get anything done. So you're running around here. You have different spells, of course. Almost every spell is overpowered, or at least one of them is the green one that you're using. Every time you use a spell, they decrease. So you have 10. If you use it, you have 9. And you get 1 every minute or every second minute or so, but you can also choose to purchase 1. I haven't added the in-app purchases yet though. So what we have here is, a basic dungeon game. Of course, the enemy exploded. As you see, we just killed an enemy recently, and he exploded and disappeared. That's because orcs are attacking you the higher that your level comes up. You're level 0 right now. Probably should start at 1. A small bug there, of course. 2 weeks, I have not had time to think about everything. And the more it is, as stated, the higher your level is, the more orcs will be attacking you at greater frequencies. So if we have 2,000 orcs that are attacking you within the hour or something, that body count will start to mount up. So if you have 2,000 dead orcs around you, the game just wouldn't be able to handle it, since it's a mobile game or a game based on tablets. We're thinking about memory. Performance optimization has to be a high priority here. I'm already using about over 300 draw calls, which I will get down a bit, not much but a bit, and almost 400,000 vertices. I'm going to use a few optimizations to get that down. Maybe I will get it down to about 200,000. It'll still run good with current days processors. The new iPads, maybe not the first iPad can run it smoothly, but the older generation iPad will be able to run it smoothly. I purchased a simple tablet for about 300 euros or so, and runs it smoothly, no lag or anything. And that's without the performance optimizations. They will of course get in, so even better. So yeah, I'm demonstrating a few spells right here. As stated, this is dubbed over because I realized after recording this that my mic was muted, so I've been talking to myself, which usually happens. You can see you opening chests. You get coins and gold. You don't get platinum. You have to kill orcs to get. It's like some metal from the armor. God knows where that comes from. Just I had to have some kind of virtual currency within the game. Not really sure what I'm going to use the currencies for. As stated, I just ran out the door, bought a tablet, came home, just thought I'm going to make a game from scratch. I have a lot of projects here and there, but I'm going to make a game based on top-down view. It's going to be tablets, some in-app purchases. I've done a few in-app purchases for job roles, but not as a personal hobby. So I thought if I created a game based on some virtual economy in the game, it would be fun to play around with. To utilize fully to its full potential how much you can do with in-app purchases and stuff like that. The game, of course, is going to be free. You're going to be able to play the entire game free. You can get everything without actually buying it, but it's more the time consumption. You need about 50 platinum to get by that force field. You can kill orcs, or you can just buy 50 platinum for about, I don't know, 99 cents or something. God knows, I don't know. If you want to run it through it fast. I don't really do it for the money's sake. It's more the, you know, well, my hobby and my dream job would of course be a game developer, so free or paid is what I do. Here of course we have the basic level. You can see I've run through the basic level right now. The level isn't big. Behind this force field is a small corridor and then a brick wall. I'm going to expand it further so you can actually get to second level, third level, and whatnot. It's going to be easy or fast to make. I just have to make prefabs for everything. The enemy prefabs, the spawn points, the traps, the chests, and everything, which I'll fit everything in the first level. From that point, it's just copy and paste from prefabs if you're a Unity user. Maybe another video I'll explain more about the scripting, how to set up the classes, and different classes have different spells and different damage points and whatnot. They spawn different things, and there's a lot of depth in it. A lot of scripting. It seems a bit simple. I created 2 scripts because using the Unity remote is a hassle. Don't want to do it. Of course I can do it, but I love this way. One point we have some mana that we can use for spells. We don't really use them. I have no idea why I added mana. I might remove the mana thing and just added it because I just, when I created this game, I created like a GUI template first. We have stats here, as you can see, how many enemies you killed. Some of the fields are static right now because they're not being updated. It's just throwing in. We have a spell book. You can see what spells you have, and you can also purchase spells. And we have the pulse menu, as you will see later. As for the mana, I might remove it. I'm not sure yet. We don't really use the mana for spells. When I created the game, I created a basic GUI, set it up right away, or even the gameplay or anything was set up. But even the idea of it, just threw in health, mana, coin, scroll, platinum, a few buttons here and there, and level experience, and then started making the game because I needed some kind of template. I needed to know in which direction I was going. Mana we really don't use. I just took it and added it because most RPGs I've used have some kind of mana, stamina thing to indicate how much spell thing we have left. So I just added it there. If I find a use for it, maybe I'll use it. If not, why not? Maybe the more mana you have, the more damage it inflicts. If you have 0 mana, it wouldn't inflict that much damage, but you can still cast it. It prevents the player from actually casting too much magic and inflicting too much damage on multiple enemies. So if you don't have a lot of mana, it means that you've used a lot of spells, and the spells you're using now should not give as much damage because, and some of the spells are time-based, such as the invincible force field shield, holy shield, which is going to make you invincible. And another class, you're invisible, so you can run around, slice orcs invisibly. So that's a basic one. The video ends now, so my voice should also end. Hope you liked it, and that's it.
Give me just a little bit. Give me just a little